Thank you.
I remember him with, eating those Rolaids and stuff.
Oh yeah, he was a Rolade user.
Oh gosh.
So the oil was, I got to get in real tight on this.
Conoco, and FedMart had a product that was similar to STP,
Uh-huh.
and we could use it. We put it in the oil to actually get the oil a little thicker.
Okay, on the left side, going to the right now. And now Lee is pointing to that. He looks like he's pointing to that header. Is there a reason for that?
No, I think he just rested.
He's just resting his finger. Okay.
Those are headers I built.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We used to run we had this little overflows where we fill the heads with water, and then we had a little tube come down here, and this was our overflow tube. So that's why a lot of times you'd see something coming out of this front header, but it was just water.
Right.
And this fella here is Wayne Schadinger. He helped me
I
a
forgot
lot.
about him.
Wayne was a cabinet builder, one of the best cabinet builders I ever seen in my life. But he used to help us a lot on the car. Lee gave him a hard time all the time.
Why did he give him a hard time?
I don't know. Lee just
Lee.
Wayne was one of those kind of guys that didn't really know what he was doing, but he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And
I know that feeling.
And so one day we're at Long Beach, and Wayne is trying to do something on the motor that doesn't need to be done, and Lee jumps in the truck and starts pushing me, and Wayne's standing there. So Wayne jumped on the running board of the truck, was hanging onto the mirror, and Lee's got it floored, and we're firing up, you know. Poor Wayne, he's hanging on the side of the truck.
There's a great picture.
This gives you an idea. Now this is the upholstery that guy did that I was talking to you about.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the left side, coming over to the right now.
That was a pretty simple cockpit. All you had was a fuel shut-off and a switch, a clutch and a brake. A steering
Parachute
wheel,
handle.
and a throttle.
Yep.
Pretty simple.
Yep. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah, see, that's one of those welded Donovan cans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
God, this isn't Carlsbad, is it?
That's
Is that Ramona?
That's
Yeah,
Ramona, yeah.
I seem to recall your launches were just about like that a lot of the time.
Yeah, I've had them in the air a few times.
Okay.
And these are just the articles.
And that Hot Rod Magazine little doily thing there,
Uh-huh.
that's a pointy car front end. I believe that's the Astro car, which is the car I have.
Mm-hmm.
This was weird.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jerry the Hunter Glenn, Jerry sent me a copy, or a Xerox copy of that doily for my scrapbook to add to the things I have on the car.
You know, I don't remember where that came from, but it was some to do,
Yeah.
some Hot Rod
Sound like
Magazine
it
to do
would be,
thing.
yeah. Touch
I
on.
like the Ramona Raceway.
Yeah.
Why?
that's great.
Why did you like Ramona?
Well, one of the reasons I like Ramona is I did pretty well up there.
No, well, it was convenient
Yeah.
for all of us.
Yeah.
And it was
Hop,
close.
skip, and a jump, we were there.
Yeah. I remember going into the gate one night with Roland, my buddy Roland Kleinsort, who's still with me 40 years later. We're driving his old 64 Chevy truck with our little dragster on the back with our Koch brothers engine in it. And I looked over at the fuel tank and had a quarter of a tank of gas, and I had 50 cents in my pocket, and I looked at Roland and I said, well, I says, I guess the pressure's on, because if we don't win tonight, we ain't gonna be able to make it home.
Well, you know, that the one thing that stands out in my mind about Ramona was that the people that ran it were more than fair all the time.
Yeah.
And they were glad to see you come. They appreciated you being there.
Yeah.
And they didn't play no games. They didn't play any favorites.
Right.
It was a fun place to race. It was my
Excellent.
favorite.
That's
Yeah. They let you in for
a great
free.
explanation.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
explanation.
They were happy to see you.
Yep.
That's the first time I ever got any money to go into a track.
Yeah.
And we had our little fuel coupe car, and Jerry Baltus did that for me. He told me, Tom, how come you don't get paid to come there? And I said, well, I didn't know you were supposed to. I thought you just paid to get in and raced. And so we went into the gate, parked the car. I went up to be the negotiator. You know, I'm just a kid, right? I go up there and say, well, I'm going to really negotiate with these guys, right? I guess, well, West Card's not going to make a pass this track unless you give me at least $250. I would let him, beat me down, right? He said, deal. And I said, dang, I should have asked for more, right? So I went down and told the guys, and we were all tickled pink. But I'll never
You know,
forget that.
and what always used to surprise me is the big names that they would get down to Ramona from
Oh,
up
yeah,
north. And
Everybody ran at
It's
Ramona.
like
Good
it
people
was
like
amazing.
Ramona.
Yeah.
Had a big long shut off,
I
Yeah.
kind of like this article because it's when I beat Crozier, Baldus, and Lovato.
Yeah.
Because Crozier or Baldus keeps saying that he won every race up there.
Yeah, I know he did. He did say that.
A blanket statement. There's a Red Dog against
This
Lechien Drake.
this picture is after they raised so much hell with me about jumping them.
Yeah.
I let them go, and then I passed them.
Good, oh God.
Oh, no way.
I would never let him go.
Remember any memorable nicknames, you guys, of some of your guys that you ran against? Dominic, did you have a nickname?
Well, my friends used to call me the top wop, okay, but Lou Baney actually gave me a nickname. He actually painted my helmet for me.
Uh-huh.
And he called me the Gladiator because
The Gladiator.
I couldn't make very many
I like
runs with my top fuel car. I wasn't
Uh-huh.
smart enough to keep it together. And so I usually qualified soft because I didn't have a lot of nitro in it.
Right.
So I get the program. But when it came time to make first run, it was on kill. And I usually had to race the fastest guy. And I could usually whip. So he called me the Gladiator. He painted my helmet really cool. I tried to find it. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah, Dom used to have
Remember
top
Mother's
wop
back?
on his,
Yep.
Oh,
Here's
Billy?
my
Huh?
back.
and Dom used to have top wop on his license plates until DMV,
Yeah.
DMV said, wait a minute, I don't think we can have
That's
that.
not politically correct?
I don't think that's
too
politically
bad.
right, so you're gonna have to turn them license plates back in.
Now, Dick, you did all this running. You must have had a nickname. What was it?
This picture right here will give you an idea of
Yeah.
how close our budget was.
Yeah,
Because that has George Adrian's engine in it.
is that right?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
that's true. Different
We had no
injection
engine to
setup.
run, and I asked George if we could borrow his motor.
Is this a 92 in it? Did he run a 92?
He had a 392, but it was on alcohol.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And I
Thank
got
you.
beat.
Oh,
That's at Fontana. I bent the frame that day. And this is Levitt and I again.
hold on. I'm
killing
coming
one
over.
another.
I'm
Yeah.
coming over. Hold on. Let me get back to it again. Yeah, you guys did race yourselves a lot, didn't you? Hold on. Okie dokie. Where is that anyway? Is that Ramona? That's
Ramona.
Ramona.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Ramona.
okay. Lechien and Drake set 200-mile-an-hour record at where? Ramona, or where did you do
Yeah, I
that?
think
San Diego
it was
Raceway.
Ramona.
San Diego Raceway.
Mhm.
San Diego Raceway.
Oh, now. Hold on a second.
Town, Tommy, from what they're telling me, almost every other house has some kind of a hot rod in it. And whether it be a street rod, a race car, I mean, it's unbelievable. That's what Dick and the guys are telling me.
So on the
I
shot on
saw
the
Fred came by, and
I'm sorry.
when he got back, called me, told me, and I said, well, when are you ready to race your car again?
Yeah.
that didn't look like Jerry Baltus. It isn't. That's Levitt over there on the left,
Right.
and that's him there too. Okay. Thank you.
The Chiefs.
San Diego Chiefs take number 2 eliminator. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on the picture on the right, and we're dealing with. Let's see, we got you on the near side.
And Schmeiser. You remember Schmeiser?
Yeah, absolutely.
Smizer.
Yeah.